This is CFTO TV in Toronto.
Our son thinks it's okay to hate people because of their religion or color.
Whatever the hell he thinks, it's what he thinks. You gotta give him the freedom to find his own beliefs.
I can't believe that you are still condoning our son's involvement with a group of neo-Nazis.
I'm sorry you feel the way you do, Mom. But I'm an adult now, and I guess you should know we're discussing marriage.
How can you marry somebody you hardly know?
Actually, I've known her since I was a kid.
How could you have? Who is she?
She's your ex-partner, Maggie.
That's all she's been doing for the last month.
What should I be doing? Celebrating? Our son has a serious problem. We have a serious problem. And you won't even talk about it, let alone do anything about it.
What can we do? Kent's not a child anymore. He'll be 17 next week.
Exactly. And in another year, we won't even have legal authority over him. At least right now, he's under our roof and he's our responsibility. What am I saying? He's our son, for God's sakes.
Yeah, and maybe we'll just have to accept the fact that this is the way he is.
You've both been talking about your son's problem. How would you describe what's going on with him?
Our son is a member of a radical right-wing organization.
Why don't you tell me about it?
What they are, in fact, is a group of neo-Nazis, and we found out that Kent was a member when he was arrested last month during one of their rallies.
Did you have any idea about his activities prior to that point?
No.
Ray, what about you? Did you know that Kent was involved with this kind of group?
He changed. We both noticed that. But to tell you the truth, in most ways, it seemed like he changed for the better.
In what ways did he change?
I'll be honest. Kent's been kind of a problem kid. For the past couple of years, he's been in trouble quite a bit. Joyriding, shoplifting, drinking with his buddies. I think we were both relieved when all that stopped.
Is that true for you too, Mary? Were you relieved?
Well, for almost 5 months, we've seen a different side to Kent. Neat with his appearance, reading a lot. He shaved his head. I mean, I don't know how I could have been so stupid not to see what was going on.
How have you dealt with your son since his arrest?
I've tried everything. Talking didn't do any good, so I brought home some books on racism and prejudice and what the Nazis did during the war. But Kent says that the history books are filled with lies and that the slaughter of the Jews never happened. I mean, they've brainwashed him with all their sick war propaganda, and I don't know how to convince him that what he's doing is so wrong, that it's immoral.
What about you, Ray? How have you dealt with Kent?
We're not wealthy people, but I got him the best lawyer I could to get him off. It's not going to turn up on his record.
And then you just washed your hands of the whole matter.
What the hell do you want me to do, Mary?
Talk to him. Discipline him. I don't know. Be a role model. Be a father.
Why don't you just leave the kid alone for a while instead of always trying to meddle in his life? You can't just dictate ideas to him and make him think the way you think.
Ray, you said that Kent had been in trouble prior to joining this group. How did you deal with it then?
Ray and I always try to work on a problem with Kent. When he stole from the hardware store, Ray arranged with the owner for Kent to work off the debt. Sometimes he gets grounded, he loses his privileges, or he has to do more work around the home. Maybe we were too strict. Maybe we're not strict enough. I don't know. But what I do know is that Ray was always right there with me whenever we were trying to get our son back on track.
Ray, do you agree with the way Mary's described that?
I guess.
Yeah. Do you feel that you're handling Kent's current problem differently?
He's not handling it at all.
Ray, what do you think? In this situation, is it different in some way?
The other stuff, stealing, graffiti, that was more like a kid acting up. This is a philosophical thing, and I'm not too sure we should be telling him what he should believe.
I want to take a look at that in just a minute, but first, I want to ask you both about your younger son. How has his brother's arrest and his involvement with this group affected him?
Derek and Kent are very, very different. They never had much to do with each other anyway, so I don't think it's had much impact on him.
What do you think, Mary?
Well, I mean, Derek is very different from Kent. I mean, he's a good kid, he does well in school, but I think that this has been very difficult for him.
In what way?
Well, I'm sure it's been embarrassing for him. It's been embarrassing for me. I mean, this is a small conservative community. News travels fast. I'm sure everyone knows about it by now. Frankly, I've avoided seeing or talking to any of my friends. What can I say to them?
Well, that's an important issue, and I think we should address that a little bit later. Just for now, let me ask you, did anyone ever suggest to either of you that you seek counseling for Kent?
His teacher recommended that we see someone, but, you know, we figured it was a phase and that we could handle it ourselves. Now it's gotten too far. We should have done something earlier.
What do you think you could have done?
I don't know. But I think in some way we're responsible for what he's doing, for his beliefs and his attitudes.
How do you think you're responsible?
Maybe in our own way we've condoned prejudice and intolerance.
Oh, please.
Maybe that's what all this is, Ray. That's why you won't do anything or say anything to Kent.
What?
You know, all those jokes you like to tell. How many whatevers does it take to screw in a light bulb? Blacks, Polacks, Jews, just fill in the blank.
Those are harmless jokes. And you always laugh right along with me.
That doesn't make it right. For Pete's sake, Ray. You always refer to Catholics as mackerel snappers. And I mean, you use the word Jew as a verb whenever you're trying to bargain for something. Maybe that does have something to do with the fact that our son thinks it's okay to hate people because of their religion or color.
Whatever the hell he thinks, it's what he thinks. You gotta give him the freedom to find his own beliefs.
I can't believe that you are still condoning our son's involvement with a group of neo-Nazis.
Excuse me, ever worry about your teeth between brushings?
Of course not. I use Crest.
But, I'm talking about when you're not brushing.
So am I. My dentist says Crest goes on fighting cavities even between brushings.
Oh.
Crest works between brushings.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, buddy.
We've always been an Ivory family. We know we can trust it.
No.
Come on.
No.
How about your own Ivory?
Okay.
Ivory's safe, even for a baby's delicate skin. But grown-up skin needs to be babied too. So we all use Ivory. It doesn't have any additives or strong perfumes. Ivory's pure, so it's the one I trust to safely care for my family's skin.
Ivory. You can feel sure because it's pure. Introducing new Ivory Liquid Clear. Same Ivory Clean, now even milder.
For better oral hygiene, you should fight cavities, plaque, tartar, and bacteria.
Isn't there a toothpaste that would do all this?
Yes, new Crest Ultra. Cavity fighter, plaque fighter, tartar fighter, and for a clean, fresh mouth, a bacteria fighter. New Crest Ultra. Crest's most complete oral hygiene care.
Just ask my friend Mary. I painted my living room a very dark green. Mary paints hers dark green too. I find a shaker-style coffee table. Next day, Mary's got one too. So this sofa has got to be something you wouldn't find anywhere else.
With hundreds of gorgeous styles and colors at Leon's, it's easier to find that one in a million.
Mary McGrath, get off my couch!
Leon's, incredible choice for the incredibly choosy.
You followed me here, didn't you?
Ray, do you think that you have prejudices about different races or ethnic groups?
Hey, in no way am I advocating acts of violence here.
What are you advocating?
I'm not advocating anything. What I'm saying is, we gotta be realistic with the way the world is these days.
Go on, Ray.
Like violent crime, rape, robbery, drug deaths. Who's responsible for that? And inflation. Who controls the pricing? And unemployment. How are our people going to get jobs when we keep letting in everyone who wants to come in?
What are you saying?
All I'm saying is maybe it's time we take care of our own again. And like I said, I don't believe in violence, but maybe some of the other stuff that Kent is learning makes sense.
You've known all along, haven't you? You've known from the very beginning what kind of group Kent's been involved with, and you've condoned it.
It's not as simple as that.
Ray, when did you find out about your son's involvement with this group?
One night, almost 6 months back, Kent and I had a talk in my study. He'd been in trouble again, breaking the window at a Korean market. Mary and I were at wit's end, and I thought if I talked to Kent, man to man, that it might help. He told me that I didn't have to worry anymore, that he realized that random acts of vandalism and violence were pointless.
And did this surprise you?
Yeah, I was pleased, but I had my doubts. Then he told me he joined a youth group that was trying to help the community restore its purity. That's all he told me.
Did you understand what that meant?
I had a good idea. I told him to be careful.
All those camping trips, those weekend retreats he was always going on, they were some kind of party meeting, weren't they?
He was getting more informed. I thought it was good for him to learn all that he could about what he was doing.
Lies! He was learning lies! They were lying to him, and you were lying to me!
Ray, why didn't you tell Mary what Kent was up to?
He asked me not to. He told me that the organization demanded secrecy, and that he'd already jeopardized his position by discussing it. I honestly felt that it was important for me to earn his trust.
This can't be happening. We've been married all these years, and I don't know who you are. You've already destroyed one of our sons with your ignorance and hatred, and I'm not going to let you do it to our other son. As soon as possible, I'm leaving, and I'm taking Derek with me. You make me sick.
Mary, you don't understand.
No, I don't. How can you be saying these things?
Ray, what is it that you want Mary to understand?
That I want what's best for everyone. I wasn't the only one frustrated by Kent's antics before he joined the group. The fact is, he doesn't steal anymore. He doesn't get drunk. Maybe he needed this kind of discipline.
Nobody needs this kind of discipline.
Mary, is what Ray is saying a complete shock to you?
You look at the world through rose-colored glasses. You only see what you want to see, and as long as things go smoothly, you never ask questions. What did you think when Kent walked in with his head shaved, huh? You read the papers. You know what skinheads are. And who the hell are you to act so high and mighty with me?
I'm not a racist.
Oh, no? And what would you do if a black family moved next door to us? You'd be the first one running to the next lily-white neighborhood you can find.
Have you ever discussed as a family your ideas about race and religion?
Well, we've never actually sat down and talked about it, but I always thought that we were raising our boys with the ideas of common decency and brotherhood. I mean, they've been to the clinic where I work. They see that I work with all kinds of people. I just always thought that they knew right from wrong.
There isn't only right and wrong, Mary. There's reality, too.
Mary, how do you think that leaving Kent and Ray will affect things?
I don't know. I just don't know.
You know, as you pointed out, Kent is still a minor. He's been in trouble. Do you think that leaving now is going to be in everyone's best interest? No. You know, there have been a lot of secrets in your family. I think it would be a good idea for all of you to get them out in the open, regardless of the decision you make for yourselves as a couple. You have 2 children who need you, and you both love. I'd like to suggest that you come in as a family for counseling. We'll focus on this.
Kent would never agree to it.
Ray, what do you think? Could you convince him?
I don't know. What are we going to gain from it anyway?
Well, at the very least, you can get an understanding of what each of you thinks and feels. Kent's beliefs and activities have resulted in his being arrested. Is this what either of you wants for his future?
I feel like we've lost him already.
Are you willing to try and get him back?
Talk to him, Ray.
I will.
There's no way that you're going to marry Maggie. I won't permit it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mom, because I'm going to do what I want.
Last weekend, I took this priceless shot of Uncle Arnold.
Yo, Arnie!
Now I need to...
Make extra prints!
Okay, but I'm not made of money. Hey, shoppers will give me a second set of prints for 99 cents? Oh, that's perfect. I can send one to his boss, his wife. Oh, yeah. And every time I bring in a roll, I get a Shutterbug coupon for free photo gifts.
Yeah!
Boy, the bugs are big this summer. Really big. Where's the spray? Give me the spray.
Eaton's presents Supernatural, where music video meets basketball. This exciting video highlights the world's superstars of basketball. in a unique video presentation featuring the stars of Dream Team 2, like Shaquille O'Neal, Sean Kemp, as well as a host of star players from around the world. Available exclusively at Eaton's for a limited time, only $9.99.
Coming September 12th, your mornings will be a little bit brighter. The new Deanie comes to CFTO.
Typical. Join us weekday mornings at 11 right here in Ion Toronto.
No, I'm supposed to start.
This is what you do every day on the show.
No, you drive me crazy.
You want to hear people bickering?
Weekday
Watch
mornings,
Ion Toronto.
11 o'clock here on CFTO. Channel 9, Cable 8. I get the last word, okay?
She's old enough to be your mother.
Wrong, Mom. She's old enough to be my older sister.
The fact remains she's in her mid-30s and you're just a boy.
I'm a boy to you because you're my mother. To her, I'm a man.
I can't stand to hear you speak like this.
Denise, aside from the age difference, what upsets you about your son's relationship?
He was doing extremely well in college. Kids would give their eye teeth to go to a place like that. And Ryan wants to give it all up so he can be closer to her.
I'm not leaving school. I'm just transferring. There's a big difference.
Yes, there is a big difference between a respected university and a community college.
Why can't you accept that I'm happy?
I'm just trying to protect you.
Well, stop it. I don't need to be sheltered by you. I didn't come here to receive either your permission or your approval.
Ryan, what was your goal in coming to see me today?
The truth? My mother told me that she was going to financially cut me off if I didn't come and talk with you.
Oh, I see. Denise, what are you hoping will happen here today?
I'm hoping that he will realize that I'm only interested in his happiness, and that what he's doing will ultimately make him unhappy.
How do you know? You haven't even met her. You don't even know her name.
Why haven't you shown any interest in meeting this woman?
I was hoping that he'd realize, if I didn't meet her, that she was inappropriate for him.
Mom, she is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So you might as well get used to it.
Denise, tell me, what is your relationship with Ryan like?
Ryan and I have always been extremely close. His father and I were divorced when he was 10, and so it's been just the two of us.
Ryan, are you in contact with your father?
Yes, I talk with him a lot, but I only see him during vacations. He moved to England about 5 years ago. It's been tough not having him around.
Why is that?
Well, I miss him. I'd like to call him up and go to a ball game or talk sports or something, but there's an ocean between us and the time difference.
And how would you describe your relationship with your mother?
I love my mother, but I just don't happen to agree with everything she says anymore. But what kid does?
You have a point there.
I mean, she's a great mother. And since Dad wasn't around, she always made a point to be there at my softball games and all that stuff. And now that I'm older, I really appreciate it.
Is this the first serious disagreement that the two of you have had?
This and the moped.
The moped?
Yes. When he was around 15, he decided he wanted a moped.
And she decided there was no way I was going to get one.
They scare me. I would have been nervous the whole time when you were riding it.
I begged, I kicked and screamed, but she wouldn't budge.
He didn't speak to me for weeks.
How did you resolve that?
Oh, I bought him a mountain bike.
Oh, sounds like a good compromise.
It did the trick.
Denise, I'd like you just now to turn to Ryan and let him know exactly how you're feeling about this whole situation. Okay?
Ryan, you are my only child. I only want what's best for you.
But we have different ideas of what that is.
Okay, Ryan, no interrupting allowed. You're going to get your turn too.
Sorry.
But I have a clear vision of what I think is good for you. And it doesn't include having an affair with a 35-year-old woman. To me, that would be throwing away your youth. That's it in a nutshell.
Ryan, I'd like you to do the same. Turn to your mother and let her know how you're feeling, okay?
Yes. Mom, I appreciate your concern for me, but I don't appreciate the fact that instead of listening to me as an adult, you threaten me by saying you're going to cut me off. That's insulting.
I'm not trying to insult you.
All right, Denise, you had your turn. Now let's give Ryan his turn.
Okay.
I'm insulted that you won't even meet her. And even though earlier I said you don't know her name, you still refuse to ask me what it is. I'm sorry you feel the way you do, Mom. But I'm an adult now, and I guess you should know we're discussing marriage.
How can you marry somebody you hardly know?
Actually, I've known her since I was a kid.
Who is she?
She's your ex-partner, Maggie.
Maggie? My Maggie?
Yes.
Oh, how could you not have told me about this? I don't believe it. There's no way that you're going to marry Maggie. I won't permit it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mom, because I'm going to do what I want.
Got tangles? Get this. New Salon Selectives Shampoo Plus Detangler. Now what cleans your hair washes away tangles, too. New Shampoo Plus Detangler in 3 formulas from Salon Selectives.
Now you don't.
McCain Golden Crisp, the best tasting fries to ever come out of your oven. Straight cut or cross tracks for crispy, tender potato perfection. Enjoy them alone or add your favorite topping.
Now you dip them, now you don't.
Cross tracks from McCain, lightly battered, crispy on the outside, tender and tasty on the inside.
Now you dip them, now you don't.
McCain Golden Crisp, snack time, meal time, anytime. The very best fries to ever come out of your oven.
My kids, I guess they're kind of active, and they can be a bit rough on their clothes. But kids are kids, and you can't change that. What you can do is go to a store that understands kids. If you want to buy your kids' clothes without worrying, Sears has a guarantee you should know about. At Sears, you're guaranteed to get the lowest price on kids' clothes. And if your kids wear them out before they outgrow the size, Sears will replace them free. That's Kidvantage, and only Sears has it.
Expect more from Sears.
Got tangles? Get this. New Salon Selectives Shampoo Plus Detangler. Now what cleans your hair washes away tangles, too. New Shampoo Plus Detangler in 3 formulas from Salon Selectives.
Ryan, you're throwing your life away. She's completely wrong for you.
Mom, the bottom line is that I love her.
So did I.
Denise, you've reacted very strongly since Ryan revealed that his lover was Maggie. Who was she in your life?
Maggie and I were best friends.
They were always together. Maggie was always at our home.
Well, we were also business partners.
I see. From what you've said, it doesn't sound like the two of you are in contact anymore. Is that right?
Yes.
What happened? Why is that?
Well, we had a fight and we just lost touch.
Mm-hmm. How long has it been?
Oh, years. It's been years. I didn't even know she was still in the area. Where did you meet her?
At a craft show. We recognized each other and we started talking.
Ryan, what attracted you to her?
Well, I hate to sound shallow, but the first thing that attracted me to her was that she was beautiful.
Mm. Oh. Denise, no noises from the peanut gallery.
We started talking. She asked how the family was. We ended up spending the afternoon together. Mm-hmm. One thing led to another, and here we are.
Mm-hmm. Denise, what's going on for you now? How are you feeling?
I'm miserable.
Would you share with us why you feel that way?
Ryan, please try to understand that what I'm going to tell you is not meant to hurt you.
You've already told me 1,000,000 times you don't approve of Maggie, or of any girl over the age of 25.
No, it's more than that. I wish it wasn't, but it is.
What is it? What are you getting at?
Maggie was my lover.
I don't believe you. My God, you'll do anything or say anything to try and break us up. Well, I'm not going to listen to any more of your garbage.
Okay, Ryan, Please just wait a minute.
Why, so she can make up more stories to try and break us up? I'm not interested.
Okay, Ryan, I understand that hearing this is quite a shock for you. Maybe we can talk this out. How does that sound to you?
I'm listening.
Okay. Denise, maybe it would be a good idea to tell Ryan about your relationship with Maggie.
Ryan, I swear to you, this is not a ploy to ruin your relationship. This is something I never meant to share with you about my life.
Believe me, I would have been perfectly happy not knowing myself.
I loved Maggie.
I can't stand to hear this.
Ryan, the truth is often very painful. You know, this isn't easy for your mother either. Give her a chance, okay? Okay.
Maggie and I had a relationship for a few months. The reason we split up was because your father discovered what was going on. And he left me because of Maggie.
So the reason why Dad wants nothing to do with you is because of Maggie?
I'm afraid so. I really hurt him.
So Maggie knows that the reason you and Dad divorced was because of her?
Yes, she definitely knows that. I was so upset when your father left, and my relationship and my friendship with Maggie disintegrated. I guess I blamed her for what happened.
Ryan, how are you doing?
I really wish I never had to come here.
Denise, this must have been very difficult for you, too. How are you feeling now that the truth is out in the open?
As a mother, you always want your child to think you're perfect, to think you're the perfect mother. I know that I'm not, but at this moment, I'm feeling pretty flawed.
Ryan, I have a few suggestions for you. Are you open to hearing them?
Yeah, I'll listen.
This has been an emotional session for you. Don't make any rash decisions about anyone or anything.
What do you mean?
Give yourself some time to think about what you've heard today. You might want to consider bringing Maggie in for a session with you.
Why?
So you can talk things out and understand how she feels.
Okay, I'll give it some thought.
Denise, I know this has been very difficult for you, too.
Yes, it has.
Ryan's going to need a lot of support right now. I think it might be helpful for him to know that he has a friend in his mother, too.
You mean instead of a judge?
Yes.
I agree.
Okay, Ryan, you'll think about coming back to see me, right?
Yeah, I'll give you a call.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome.
Do you